Good day, people. This is Sharpino here, welcoming you guys to week 10 of the PMC League Battles Team Prep. So this is the final week of the league here, and then after this week, we tally up the results, who's got the differential, who got the wins, who's got the points to make it to the playoffs, and then we get it sorted to brackets according to playoffs. So I'll hopefully the PMC will explain that more in depth, but we are taking on the Tampa Bay Frogadiers again. Last time we took on this team, we got 5-0, and really did not like that. But you know what? It is the bird, so I'm okay with it because he's a really good friend of mine. You know, he's actually a pretty good friend of mine. That's just how I feel. But honestly, I would like to get one win on him. Like he's a very good battler. He battles a lot of leagues, does a lot of analysis for other draft leagues and all that. So you know what? At a personal level, it would be good to get a one win on him, just to say like, you know what? I beat the bird. You know. So let's have a look at his team now. Since we've last fought him, there has been quite a few changes to his team. So let's quickly run through it. It's on the screen, but I'll quickly run through it. So we've got the Blaziken, the Hydreigon, the Nidoqueen, the Jirachi, Gyarados, Alolan Ninetales, Blastoise, Gourgeist, Licky, Mushrana, and Vikavolt. So a few new threats added to his team there, including the Gyarados, the Jirachi, and the Vikavolt. So he doesn't have the Metagross or the Zapdos, which honestly, they did give us, well, I'd say the Metagross definitely gave us a bit of work last time. I talked a bit afterwards, he actually made a choice banded. So, luckily, unfortunately though, he does have another steel type that's probably along the same lines of it, and that's Jirachi. That with Serene Grace Choice Scarf can be a pain to deal with. So, let's hope this week that we don't have to pretty much fall under the same fate of a 5-0. Hopefully we can, like I said, try to win at least once against the bird. So let's have a look at our team that we are bringing for this week. So we've got Tapu Koko, Expert Built, we've got Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, Brave Bird, and U-Turn. So standard special attack moves, and I've got the one physical attack for things like the Blaziken, and that's pretty much it. Even the Gourgeist, I guess, if we really have to come up against it, even Vikavolt as well. Basically, it's just that last resort move. If we have to use something else other than, you know, expecting the Gourgeist to try to take a Thunderbolt or something, then we've got the Brave Bird as the alternative. Next we got ourselves Dragalge. Now we haven't used Dragalge in a while, so I thought Dragalge could be a little bit better now that Metagross is now out of the picture. We do have the Assault Vest, Adaptability, Dragon Pulse, Scald, Sludge Wave, and Thunderbolt. So really, this is meant to be a good answer for things like the Hydreigon, Nidoqueen if he decides to bring a special attacker, even the Alolan Ninetales. Because we're Assault Vested, we could probably live at least one Blizzard. And then possibly go for that Sludge Wave, which would definitely... But then again, Ninetales is actually pretty bulky as well, so I mean, I'm Assault Vested, so I mean, I have a better chance of surviving a hit than Ninetales does with the Assault Vest. And, yeah, I think that pretty much sells it. The Scald is just for initiative, possibly Bones as well. And then, yeah, Dragon Pulse just to make sure we keep our special attack. Next we have Cristallia. Now, this is where I'm going to get a little bit thrown up in the air because it's week 10, but you know what, I'm going to give it a try here. So we've got Cristallia with Choice Scarf. So we're going to go for enough speed investment to outspeed everything on his team naturally. With Side Shock, Moonblast, Shadow Ball, and Trick. Now, let me run through the explanation for the moves here. So the Moonblast is here primarily for the Hydreigon. So what I want this Cristallia to do is to catch the Hydreigon off guard. You know, expect him to go for like a Side Shock, go for that Moonblast, nail the Hydreigon, and we are good. So in doing that though, and also if we can try to play off the Scarf and maybe trick it to something like the Blastoise or the Gourgeist, something that's really slow, it can work out to our benefits. That, and we have Shadow Ball as well for Jirachis, because you know Jirachi can be a real pain in the ass here. So we have all the coverage basically to take on all of his threats in his team here. So hopefully this pays off. But it just comes down to us trying to predict what Pokemon he's going to bring in on the moveset. That's pretty much all there is to it, because a lot of people when they see Cristallia think defensive. So this week we're going to kind of break the mold and go for the offensive set and see how we go with it. So hopefully we can do that. Next we got ourselves Krookodiles, but also with Choice Scarf. So I'm taking some advice from the Mastodon Gastrodon to go double Scarf and see how it works for us this week. Choice Scarf, Noxie, Earthquake, Knockoff, Stone Edge, and Thunderfang. So Thunderfang is primarily for actually I forgot to add let's go 4 defense. So this is the Thunderfang's primarily for the Gyarados, just because I don't want to get locked in against Gyarados. But then again, this pretty much owns Gyarados either way. The only thing that's going to really mess with us if it has Intimidate and it's like a defensive Gyarados, that's the only thing that can kind of throw this off a bit. But we do have Knockoff to go for that initiative, get that Iron Drops and everything else. So yeah, hopefully it works out for us. Next we have Snorlax, Leftover, Stick Fat, Body Slam, Earthquake, Sleep, Talk, and Rest. So The reason why I'm going for this set is because I just thought that since he doesn't have, I mean, he does have physical threats. So things like, you know, Blaziken, Nidoqueen if he decides to bring in physical, Jirachi. Basically, this is just, again, it's another answer for special attackers like Ninetales, Hydreigon, and like I said, Nidoqueen if it is a special attacker, because Nidoqueen, Nidoking can be physical or special, you know, give or take the situation. So hopefully we can go ahead and do the work with the Snorlax here. We've got Rest just in case he tries to get some Toxic on us. We can just rest it off and then go for the Sleep Talk, Earthquake, and Body Slam, which pretty much hits everything on his team except for the Earthquake not hitting Hydreigon, but it hits everything on his team. So hopefully we can get some prowess. Finally, we have ourselves Houndoom with Fire Z, Flash Fire, Sucker Punch, Flamethrower, Dark Pulse, and Sunny Day. So a couple, I would say about 6 weeks ago, even the Verd brought this to my attention. He's like, you know, if you go for a Fire Z Sunny Day, you get +1 speed, and you go ahead and get the +1 speed and Sunny Days. So that could work out for us pretty well. However, because we don't have Solar Beam on the Houndoom, we lose our matchup against the Blastoise. But then again, Miracle Blastoise would fuck us up. Basically because a special defensive Blastoise takes a Solar Beam, I think it's about 45%. So that's if it's specially defensive. So either way, basically we would have to swap out if he brings Blastoise here. But hopefully he doesn't bring it just because he's afraid of Tapu Koko. But we do have other matchups as well. We do have the Thunderbolt, like I said, on we have Thunderbolt on that. We've got I'm in Love, and yeah. So hopefully this team works out for us. Hopefully we can come up with the W against the Tampa Bay Frogadiers. It would be nice just to wrap things off here, because at the moment we are sitting at 5-4. So if we can finish at 6-4, that'd be great. If we finish 5-5, well, again, it's just one of those neutral seasons. Like season 1, I finished 5-5. Season 2, I finished 6-4, and we'll be back to square one if we finish 5-5. So best of luck to the Verd. Stay tuned for the Wi-Fi battle that should be coming up tomorrow. And until the next time I see you guys, stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Later.